This review is on the movie Superfly. I'm the anger guy, and I'm going to tell you like it is. True story. After watching the film Superfly, my mind was racing about the review I was going to create and how I was going to compare the 1972 Superfly with the 2018 Superfly. While in the bedroom, I found my cardboard box of old 45s, and I was thinking how much Superfly has changed. In fact, I thought it was like totally opposite. Holding the stack of 45s in the palm of my hand with my middle finger extending through them, I started sliding them off, only stopping for black labels. I found it. It read at the top of the label, Enterprise. In my excitement, I placed the 45 RPM adapter on the spindle of my record player, placed the 45 through the adapter onto the turntable, and turned the knob to phono. This is what I heard. I shouted, "What the?" Next morning I checked on YouTube and found old Superfly movie. I played the movie for a short time and exited it quickly. I realized, of course, it was not Shaft, but a memory hit me. While in the Army, I went to see a movie called Superfly on base and realized this is the only movie I walked out of when I was in a theater in my entire life. I still can remember, with my short hair and wrinkled blue jeans, I walked up the aisle through an almost filled theater. The film Superfly was directed by Director X, or Little Blue X, or his birth name, Julian Christian Lutz. Mr. X is an excellent video master. The stars in the film are Trevor Jackson, Jason Mitchell, Michael K. Williams, Lex Scott Davis, Jennifer Morrison, Cullen Walker, Andrea London, Jacob Ming Trent, S.A. Morales, Big Bank Black, Terrell Hill, and Big Boy. The film is about young blood priest played by Trevor Jackson who wants to do one last big drug score. He's got it made, he's got the house, he's got money, he's got respect from his crew. But he decides to bypass his mentor, who is his supplier, and use his own crew to sell a lot more dope. This film does not hide what it is. It's about a person that wants a permanent retirement plan, so he screws his mentor over and sells more drugs to capitalize on the people's addiction and misfortunes for more money. Two features I did like about the character priest. His hair, of course, and he did excellent fight scenes. Besides that, I thought this movie was stuck in the 1970s. First of all, smart women do not let themselves be trophies. While the old man makes all the big boy decisions. That day is gone. I hated the first third of this movie. I didn't want to hear all that noise. I mean the swearing, the language, the disregard for women. I'll tell you one thing. If I was at that party and if they were using a $10 bill or more while raiding the money, I would be picking that shit up. I know exactly what you're thinking. If I was at that party, right. One bit of advice Priest had was always have an exit plan. He should talk to Bush. My word of wisdom is always set yourself up with a buffer on whatever you do. Priest as a dope pusher did all the right precautions. Don't get arrested. Take all your dope references off social media. Don't show off any of your over-the-top items. Take a loan now. Get a job of any kind or create a business. I often think about dope pushers and if they have kids. They always say, I want my kids to have more than I did. Personally, I think it's bullshit. They just don't want to work as hard as their parents did. One thing, I hated those big white guns in the movie. In my opinion, the film Superfly is super non-fly. It shows how a dope pusher gets richer, how his friends got killed, and how to share your wife, which that's not a very great role model. Personally, I think the director received and listened to advice from too many people. The last two-thirds of the movie stayed at a regular rhythm, and it wasn't all over the map like the first third of the movie. What this movie tried to promote, in my opinion, was just wrong. A person that does have a choice. It's sad because in certain scenes in the film Superfly, there was very good acting. And the music at times was perfect. For example, when they were driving a car at night, and they just caught the night mood. That was a perfect song for that. And at the funeral, that was a good song. And of all places, during the shower scene, that was a good song. Hey, I didn't walk out of this Superfly. At least in Scarface, he got exactly what he deserved. Thank you again for watching.